Hello, E3. Good to know that you got the icebox. I don't know why it didn't show the icebox proper in your drops then. But good to know that you got it. The drop changes today, so I don't know exactly when, but I'm pretty sure it's sometime before or sometime during or after when the co-op stream usually is. Because the last time we did it, Kate and I got the skin after we finished playing the game. But maybe that's just a coincidence. We're back to Krampus farming, by the way. Kill innocent creatures until Krampus takes notice. It's not the most engaging of tasks, but we're looking for that 1%, that Krampus sack. And in the meantime, Wobie gets to eat all of the Krampus meat. Everybody wins. We're also basically farming jet feathers, which we'll need for feather pencils. As mentioned in the stream title, in 1 hour we will be doing the co-op with Kate and Sant. So that'll be fun. Crow made me waste a slingshot pellet. How dare. Repair our sewing kit. Don't hear Krampus yet, but close to nothing unlocked. I don't have very many character-specific unlocks. There's Krampus. This world is going well. Our biggest issue is we have no concrete plan for how to deal with hounds. Also, I believe day 90 is when autumn is going to end. Day 91, I should say. Day 90 is the last day of autumn. I wonder if investing in like 40 drying racks would be prudent, because we could dry an entire stack of small morsels I wanted to say small meat, but that's not entirely accurate. Krampus is getting upset. He's getting upset. Here they come. And again, I need to wear my football helmet for this, because if they do manage to kill me, or manage to hit me, it'll be very penalizing to sanity to not have any armor. Any more of them? I'm holding F at the edge of the firelight just because they might be in the darkness. All right, no Krampus sack, to be expected. Ah, right, need the feather hat. Wonder if it's viable to just leave the drops on the ground and collect them at night. Should, The morsels will spoil a little bit, like, oh no, my morsels. Riveting stuff. You'd think the crows would learn not to land here. They don't. I don't really have anything to talk about. Maybe I should, like, think of things to talk about. That would be prudent, wouldn't it? Gonna restore my hunger to full. I'm just not much of a conversationalist on my own. Not a very interesting person. It's forming like a semicircle around where all these crows died. I'm fine? I know it's fine. But These prolonged silences, you know. Hey, there's Krampus. In my solo world, I have 3 Krampus sacks. Just because I would kill Glommer on every full moon and respawn him. It's just very easy to get Krampus sacks over time. Law of large numbers. It's almost formed like a helipad for the birds. I could build a scarecrow, which would allow us to farm canaries. Canaries have yellow feathers, which can be made into electric darts, I think. I don't know what good they are beyond that. There we go. Fight time. No Krampus sack. I'm gonna go back and make these light bulbs into lanterns. Considering how S2020 was, there's still likely something that is decent for all of us. The highlight of my 2020? Good question. It's gonna sound a little weird, but wow, there is a moleworm here. Didn't realize there was a moleworm getting up all the way out here. It's gonna sound weird, but becoming a mod for NL, really just like the getting to be a big part of the Northern Line community, because you know it's been something I've been a part of for quite a long while, and, you know, it's a little more official now. There we go. Made some lanterns. And I was going to feed these stale morsels to Pig King. But yeah, that's mostly a combination of things, being able to be part of the Northernlion community. You know, having the edit channel take off is pretty nice. Glad to give back to the community that way. And then, you know, people seem to enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do. It's a win-win. Making a life-giving amulet. It's an item that resurrects you from death. And in Don't Starve Together, if you have it on your hotbar when you die, it'll drop on the ground. And you can immediately resurrect where you died, which is quite handy. Huh. Wonder why he has a single apostrophe there. I wonder if that's a reference or if that's just a typo. I think we're due for another hound attack soon, although I think we did a hound attack right at the end of the last stream. So I think actually might be wrong about that. Here I'm basically holding Control F, which is the attack non-hostiles button. Five days until winter. Winter's going to be pretty standard. Going to get the beefalo hat for travel, and we'll just stand by this fire, shooting birds. We might move up into the savannah, where we can get snowbirds for azure feathers. Azure feathers can be made into blow darts. Still no Krampus. There we go. Crows have a lowered naughty score. I know this. I'm choosing to hunt crows because I want to have a good stock in case I need feather pencils later. Maybe I'm overdoing it. I do have over 40 or over 120 jet feathers, but I never really cared to pivot. But you do raise a good point. We could be getting Krampus faster. And now that we have our stock of jet feathers, I think you might be right. Since we're at a multiple of 10, I'm going to restock on marbles. We don't need 60 to fight off Krampus, but there's grassland over here that we can farm in. Doesn't have a fire pit, but that's a fixable problem. Random fire pits all over the map is a good strategy in my opinion. It's a little expensive on the rocks, but alright. We'll clean up these jet feathers later if we end up needing them. I believe crows are 1% in grasslands. Alright. Leafy loaf? I don't actually know this one. Are canaries a higher naughtiness than other birds? Whoops, I didn't equip my slingshot. 1v1 me, bird. Has Krampus already spawned? Okay, there he is. Hello. Wasting marbles because he's moving. No Krampus sack. Cat is not letting you type. Cat takes priority. Don't usually come across them except for Toadstool? Yeah, same. I mean, I guess I could be the one to figure it out, but that would mean building a scarecrow, which means farming a pumpkin. And I think that's the gate, isn't it? For most people, farming a pumpkin. The reason you don't just hunt out canaries for sport. Okay, got it. 3 of them. Gotta get some distance. No Krampus sack. But you knew that already. I wouldn't call pumpkins valuable, just a hassle. We gotta be careful with winter around here, because there is a tusk camp, so... While it's night, I'm actually going to look up if canaries are higher value. Yeah, info on killing. I don't do much boss killing either, or, you know, I prefer to leave my combat to the environment. looks like canaries are too, just like redbirds and snowbirds. So that settles that. That's according to the wiki. I don't know exactly what you would be able to farm faster than birds that would be worth more naughtiness. Maybe baby beefalo. It's a little bit cold-hearted though. Bird genocide is fine, but as soon as you're killing baby beefalo, I'm out. I know Glommer has 50, but it's not as easily farmable as birds. I'm gonna pick these flowers to stop the butterflies from spawning. They've been consuming my ammo. I was hitting D instead of F. Yeah, the only thing I could see being farmable is small birds, but those aren't as farmable as other you know, sky birds. I was gonna say other birds, but that didn't really make a whole lot of sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. You almost got me. Didn't, but he almost did. So it always kind of disappointed me that feathers just magically appear on the ground instead of having an animation for it. We're gonna need to restock on marble rounds. And then when we get back, I think our marble trees will have grown. We can get some more. Bro, these butterflies. Ah, I need to put the feather hat back on. I forgot. An easy way to farm Krampus in single player, if you have the Shipwrecked DLC, is if there are only if there are less than, if there's 2 or fewer doi birds left in the world, killing them is naughtiness of 50 because you're extincting the species. What they didn't account for is that you can go to the other world and kill them there, and it counts as, it sees that there's only 1, or there's only 2 or fewer in the world, so they always count. But you can just breed them in the other dimension and bring them over. Crimson feather, by the way. Probably the least useful of the feathers. Electric feather might be, whatever the yellow one is called. Golden feather, maybe? Whatever the canary one is called, now that I know that they're worth the same naughtiness, I think canaries are probably the least useful birds. Are you really gonna Other than fighting Misery Toadstool, you really gonna put the effort into finding canaries? I've been told the feather hat can attract canaries, but I have not seen it myself. Sorry, I'm holding down Control to constantly use Control F, so whenever I interact with my inventory... Oh hey, we got the Crimson Quill advert. 1, 2, 3, 4, dodge, 5... Nope. I'm sure the Krampuses are having a great time picking up all of my garbage, though. I don't know why I'm suddenly thinking of this. Do you guys remember that hive mind android from Detroit Become Human named Jerry? Almost seems worth it to make drying racks here. I joked about making 30 drying racks earlier. We pretty much have the materials. I would not like to have to fight McTusk every time I want to access the drying racks. But there's just like this... I think they're made to be like a sentient animatronic, which is just very strange. Jerry was neat. I think he's the only android in the game that's shown to be like not either just like you know, house servant or fully sentient. He's like, because he's programmed to be like an animatronic, which is interesting. Never played that game? Ah, right, I forgot to feed Wobie after that last one. That's fine. It's not like we're hurting for monster meat. And it's kind of weird that they're all like the same Jerry. Like they act as a hive mind. Very, very lore strange. Very strange in the lore. I was gonna say lore strange. Like some sort of adjective that doesn't exist. In about 15 minutes, we're going to swap over to co-op with Kate and Sant. So, that'll be interesting. Ever wonder why the feather hat requires tentacle spots specifically for the base. Only 2 this time, it seems. Yep. Okay. No Krampus sack. As a mating display? You think these birds are killing tentacles as a mating display? If so, those are some metal birds, but that seems unlikely. In order to court a female, the male redbird seeks and kills the strongest predator in the entire continent. Oh, yeah, the tentacle spots. Okay. They're tentacle genitalia, according to a few characters. I'm trying to think. Before Reign of Giants, I feel like the feather hat was the only use for tentacle spots, until you count Wickerbottom's rework. Because Raincoat wasn't added until Reign of Giants. You also had Tentapillars added in Vanilla that gave tentacle spikes and spots their renewability. I think we're due a hound attack soon. Just feels like we should have one. Nope. You can usually see the Krampus sack from like the first few moments of Krampus dying, because it's very distinct. I mean, I don't need the quill floats, really. Alright, gotta go back and gather more marble. So, good use of fuel there to fuel up the fire completely before leaving. Not my charcoal. Can't believe I wasted it. I feel like if I had someone dedicated here at the base to dry jerky, we could be getting a lot more than 4 per visit. Marble trees aren't completely grown. It's not an issue, we still have a lot of marble, but we are using more marble than we're gaining. Like, one harvest of this is 160 rounds is the thing. In theory. No, not in theory. It's guaranteed. Oops, don't need that. Might as well stock up on gold. I should follow this mole worm and see where his den is. Where do you live? Guess he's not gonna tell me until... Okay, it's probably this den right here. So let's just go... Boop. Hey, he stole my pebbles. Moleworm's gonna realize he has no home. And at dusk he'll burrow a new one. And then he'll have a new den. But that den he'll fill with all the gold that's on the ground. And then we can just have it all stored with the moleworm. Yeah, it's getting to be winter. "10 minutes until pivot." Right, I went over to go gather marble and then I didn't make any more marbles. Smart. Smart plays. It's fine, I didn't bring any food either. We could summon Krampus here, I just don't want him kicking my chests. I'm gonna make 2 stacks, roughly. Ah, here we go. Just some random rot behind the... Might as well. I wonder where our base is. We should have time for, I think, one more Krampus fight. And then we'll pivot. Knowing this game, they'll send a wave of hands after me. Right as I'm about to swap. I'm gonna get into the Discord. There we go. I hear him. Maybe we can get a Krampus spawn here if we get good luck on the birds. Blinking indicator because the shape of the thing keeps changing. Blink, 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 blink. I missed a bird. I was distracted. There we go. Two, three, four, dodge. 5, dodge. 6. Moleworm's gonna steal his loot, because moleworms. This Krampus didn't learn in time that he needed to get out of the way. Hey, a present. Alright. Yeah, I should probably pivot. So, that's going to be the solo segment. Thanks for streaming. Glad to see someone not playing Wigfrid. What's wrong with Wigfrid? Nah, that's fine. I'm playing Walter because I thought he looked interesting. I'm guessing there's an oversaturation of Wigfrids on Twitch or something. I wanted to come back here to do the loot box, but I'm actually going to save it because I want to open it on Kate's stream. So if it's something cool, we can all pog. Anyway. She's just a third of the streams on Twitch on any given day? I see. Okay. So we're gonna disconnect. We might need to stay on the title screen a little bit, but hopefully you guys... Hey! So it's the Starcaller's staff one today, or this week. So I need to go change that. It's probably good. Yeah, the Radiant Starcaller's staff. Have a good one. If you're heading out, thanks for sticking around. Give me 1 second. It is the Radiant Star Colors staff. Ah, you can see it right on the title screen right there. Alright. So a little bit of title screen action. I'm actually going to take this as a break to get water. Hopefully Kate doesn't show up to an empty call. Be right back.